This one might roll into the rough. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Nicely done. 8 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Job done. Let's at even overall. Let's see what happens here at the third hole. Wonderfully played. This shot here from about 240 yards. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Well, that's a bit disappointing. Okay, let's head to the next. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. This would be a great up and down from this spot. How close was that to going down? And he needs this to save par. That will work. He's currently sitting in first place. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Nicely done.
Sitting at 1 under. Currently in the lead. That's a pretty handy shot. Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And that will take him to 2 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. Oh, that was pure. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. He leads the field by a stroke.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
And he's safely on the green. What's in front of them, Henny?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Second shot here on the 7th. Getting ready to play their third. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Very crafty, that shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Choosing the 9-iron here. That should find the surface. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. A 7-footer right here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9. Chosen the pitching wedge here. And tidy looking shot, that one. Not a bad play, that one. Oh, good look at a birdie here. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. In she goes. Let's head to the next. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Lovely effort that. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind? Wow. That was handy holding out from there.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Currently at -5 now for the day. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Opting for the 5-iron. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 6 under for the event. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Second shot here on the 12th. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. not sure if that's how they drew it up.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Such soft hands.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5. That was wonderfully done. 1 win so far this season. Looking for number 2 here today. Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This is from miles away. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 8 under. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Playing from around 150 yards here. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. And down it goes. Now an impressive 9 under par as we head to the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. This is what they have left for birdie here.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. And there it is. Currently in first position.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
This hole is a par 3. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Trying to save par here.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Tee shot is looking good here. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And this putt for the tournament. Just didn't drop. Not the end of the world. There's another chance here too. Well, in it goes, and this just continues this player's dominance.
If one is good, two is twice as nice, isn't it? 2 wins on the season for this player. Awesome stuff.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to today's event. Today's coverage of the Fellowship Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, the way this player's been going, you can see a PGA Tour future in their near future.
Yes, they've got 2 wins on the season already, so they're guaranteed to finish in the top 25 and get onto the PGA Tour. But another win would increase their chances of getting higher status for next year's rankings.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. That's nicely done. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Well played.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
Currently 1 under for the day. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That tee shot looks pretty good. Second shot on the second. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. 16 feet to the hole. Okay, steady now. Putting for birdie here. Oh, that's a ripper.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie. A great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. It was on a good line. This is a par putt. The putt drops and we're moving on. Currently 2 under for the day. Let's see what happens here on the fourth. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Come on, sit. Well, that's beautifully judged. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 3 under. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Should find the green here. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Leading by 3 strokes now. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Couldn't he even edge to this emoji face with tears of joy? Busted immediately. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Clean up on aisle. My pants. Emoji loudly crying face. Emoji face with tears of joy. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 22 feet from the cup. Yeah, putting for bogey here.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Well, a disappointing double bogey for our leader there, but that's provided some wonderful opportunities for the chase pack. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Going with the 5-wood. playing within their comfort zone there.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Oh, that's frustrating. No, that's too bad. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Still in the lead now after that hole. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Sitting at -3, currently leading. Well, that's a handy shot. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. That's some good golf right there. 11 feet to the cup. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
That dog will hunt.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
And from about 105 yards...
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. A bit wild on approach there.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Putting for a par here. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Two wins so far this season. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, they were so close to that rarest of birdies, an albatross. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. Let's head to the 12th hole. It's heading to the rough for mine. Oh, well done. 7 feet to the cup. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, I don't mind this par putt. He sits in first position. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. That's disappointing. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. from around 170 yards here. A quality shot, that. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Oh, so close. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Sitting at 6 under for the day. Currently in top spot. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Surely it's going to.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Here we have a par 5. Opting for the 5-wood. This one might need to set. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Ouch, that hurts. Oh, that would have been outstanding to make the eagle. Always nice to hold those for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Just didn't drop. And that brings to an end that hole. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. That's heading into the rough, I think. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards. Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Handy effort, that one. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Hold it. That's another victory. Hats off to them.
Hat trick of victories now. 3 of them. Gotta say, this player is on fire.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. And here we are with the third shot. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. A bit long on that one. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
He's currently tied for 7th. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
And with that, he'll stay right there at even par. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Here we are at the 4th hole. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard. Definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on.
Better be prepared for the consequences.
Oh, just missed. This one's for birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Time to tee off at the 6th. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And taking aim from around 100 yards here. He's currently tied for the lead. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under.
Couldn't he even edge to this emoji face with tears of joy? Busted immediately. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing. Clean up on aisle. My pants.
Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look
Emoji loudly crying face. Emoji face with tears of joy. Emoji rolling on the floor laughing.
Okay, steady now. Just 3 feet to the cup. Currently 4 under for the round. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 5 under. Teeing off now on the 9th hole. From about 200 yards out. Going with the 5-iron here. Uh-oh, this one's airmailing the green. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Let's get back to it, shall we? Sitting at 5 under for the day. Currently in the lead. Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt for par here. That gets the job done. Here we go, Rich. In the lead, late in the championship. It's exciting.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
That's heading for the fairway. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 200 yards.
This one is all over it.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
A birdie putt awaits. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Getting ready to play their third. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
It's just about 3 feet away. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow, what a save.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. He's found the surface. Good chance here. This putt to get to 7 under the card. That's frustrating. An opportunity to make their par. Yeah, we'll take that. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will take him to 7 under. This one's a par 3. Going with the 7. Great looking shot this. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And now that finds him in first place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 16th. This one needs to kick left. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
It was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Great drive, this one. They could get all the way onto the surface. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Three feet to go here to the hole. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough. Quality shot, that one.
This is on a great line.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
An exciting tournament, an exciting finish. Love it. First victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
And this week, Henny, they're looking to beat Harold Varner III. It should be an exciting and entertaining duel.
Absolutely, Luke. Harold Varner III is one of the most charismatic, talkative and highly skilled players out there on tour. He'll either cut you down with his game or his slick talking. You better be on your guard.
Yes, he's got a sharp tongue and a clever game. Let's see how HV3 goes up against this player in this rivalry. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. She's played that one nicely. Why don't we catch up with the V-Man, Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
That was a gallant attempt. That'll sting a bit. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. That might be one club too many. Oh, that impressed me and her. This putt will move them to 3 under par. Ooh. 4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And with that hole behind them, they currently lead ahead of Tiger Woods, who's second. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It's it just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
Could roll into the rough on this one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just off the fairway in the first cut. This is beautiful to watch. A chance to move to 5 under par. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? A par putt awaits. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th. Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one is right down the pipe. Oh, that's a great approach shot. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
She's paced it. She's read it. It's 11 feet.
Just hammered that through the line. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Currently leading by 3. And choosing the 8-iron here. Come on, get down.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
Ooh, right by the hole. A par putt on the table. Ooh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Birdied their last hole.
Here's HV3. Oh my, that was launched. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take her to 5 under. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters for the modern game. Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Well, this one's right at the pin. That was a beauty. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Currently 5 under for the round. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut.
Oh. Well, that's an unlucky break. That one was right at it. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? She has this remaining for her par. Looking really good, this one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. And we find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even